we've got a bit of an announcement to make.
We do?
Like, once we get this up, and I get off my ass and finish getting everything that's on my plate out there.
You have a few, don't you?
Yeah. Well, it's basically Fortune Streets.
No one watches Fortune Street anymore. Abandon that one.
It'll get up there.
Hey.
I'm not putting in the effort I did for like the rest of for the first episodes anymore because that was a lot of work.
Anyway, go on.
But Fortune Street, our special whatever the fuck number subscriber we're calling it now.
I'm gonna say it was a 50 sub special, but then you never put it out, so now it's gonna be probably either 75 or 100.
It'll get up.
So if you want to see it, tell your friends to subscribe to us. Wait, was that your big announcement?
Well, my announcement is basically this. We're kind of going it loose and hard now. If we don't feel like finishing a game, like, I'm sorry if we're disappointing anybody, but we're abandoning Lollipop.
I think only one guy actually gave a shit about that game.
Like, we kind of stopped having fun recording it.
Yeah, there's no point in recording the game if we're not going to have fun with it. Like, this is fun because it's short, sweet, and
it's classic.
And it's
like,
a fun game.
just...
Not to mention, you also did that Iwata tribute video, but you're not doing that one anymore.
It's too little too late.
Yeah, I know. You missed the boat. You're gonna die. Don't fucking die to this guy. This is another one you shouldn't die at. Oh, he's spraying his jizz on the floor. You know how to use a sub-tank, dude.
Nope.
Alright. No shame in using a sub-tank. I don't want to...
Trust me, man. I know what I'm doing.
So, yeah, if we don't feel like finishing a video, it's not gonna happen. Like,
we're not gonna feel bad about it.
I won't. I'm sure there's someone out there going, you son of bitches.
You guys don't care about your integrity. No, we really don't.
I don't have integrity. I mean, I do.
Never had it. Never will.
Just for different things.
Sorry, I had to fix myself. The rest of my drink.
Actually, we're doing this while we wait for my fucking camera to recharge.
And then we can finish the podcast that apparently people like. To an extent.
Don't know why. It's a horrible thing with horrible audio quality. The video quality is much to be desired. And I'm lazy and I breathe like a fucking Cyclops or Neanderthal when I talk, I noticed.
I sit there chugging booze and vaping like a dick.
Oh.
Everything we do leaves much to be desired. Why do you guys watch us?
Because
we're there.
I think people watch us to go, man, I'm so glad I'm not those jackwagons.
Hey, if it gets us views, I don't give a shit.
You do it. I always hated this boss. Like,
he's not fun.
I mean, he's not hard, he's just annoying. Plus, you never see that lightning attack. I don't get that. Look at my bubbles. I've seen enough hentai to know where that's going. I've played enough H games to know where that's going.
Laggy, like one of the laggiest fights in the game, if not the laggiest.
Actually, no. The mini boss I hate the most is that little bastard in the chameleon stage. Where do you have to get the...
I found out his weakness that I never fucking knew until like 15 years after the fact.
This is weakness. Oh,
Cutter.
One more hit, you're dead.
Of all things, Cutter.
Really?
Woo! I gotta use sub-tank, I don't care.
You died.
We respawn right here, so it's no big deal.
Anyway. Really?
Yeah,
it's Cutter?
Yup, of all fucking things, it's Cutter.
I never would have guessed. Had to figure Spark Mandrill's weapon. You have to start working on filling your sub-tanks, bro.
It'll happen.
Don't want to go up against Sigma with empty tanks. Cause
he's not that hard. Like, I used to have a shit ton of trouble on him, but
his dog sucks dick.
His dog's the worst.
Ironically.
first fucking form of the boss, the goddamn dog, it's the worst. Also, this is probably my favorite theme in the whole game, Spark Mandrels. It's so good.
Was always a fan.
I mean, like, all the music in general in this game is phenomenal!
We could have cut that closer. Alright, let's see how you go into the boss room. I'm gonna judge you. Right.
Oh, you're fucking joking me, man.
Dashing looks cooler when you're going in.
It's a dash and jump, man.
Yeah, but just doing straight dashing in looks cooler, because you're going in like a man. I always love this fight.
I know, it's so good!
Somebody does that. I'd laugh if he kills you.
Stop it!
You did it, Zave. You beat.
To be fair, that's a matter of me not paying enough attention.
That's how awesome the fight is. Okay. Here comes the greatest music in the game right here. No, not that. Right here. Right here. I should make this my ringtone.
That's your favorite music in the game?
Ironically,
really?
Yes. I love the upgrade music. It sounds... I don't know. It just sounds like you just killed this guy. Get ready to go kick some more ass with more power. Fuck you, Armadillo. Armadillo.
Like, all the stage music in this game is so good.
Except Armadillo.
Really? I fucking love this stage theme, man.
I'm gonna be patrician and say I love the Storm Eagle stage, but...
Oh!
What the hell happened there?
Physics happened!
You upset your dog.
Like, you were gonna have to take a look at that footage and see just how fucked up that was.
I will, actually. I'm gonna...
Like, the backward momentum of...
The cart transfer.
The cart, transferring sides, or going a different direction, managed to make me...
God, the frames.
Not have enough momentum to go forward. And instead was pulling me back. That was fucking awesome.
Dude, that guy kicked your ass. Frames!
And I'm just making it worse with this weapon.
Oh, the poor Super Nintendo. Oh.
It's just gonna start on fire.
Dude, how awesome that'd be if it just did.
When I was little, I used to think the two searchlights on top of those, like, drill tank things were its eyes. So it had just these weird bug eye things. But I found out years later that that wasn't the case.
Wait, really?
Yup.
What is it? Those eyes? Or are they just lights?
Those are just searchlights. Let's see if we can...
I don't know if this is a spot where you can...
So, see, like, it's got kind of that beak thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, right behind there are the eyes.
Yeah. Okay, you win. I always hated those spikes. I thought it was bullshit how it's a one-hit KO. He's a robot, for God's sake.
Classic game design for you.
Oh,
the frames!
This stage is just killer for the Super Nintendo.
Okay, now we're going to show you what's called a visit. that'll come into play later. This is just me making fun of what happened at, like, I can't remember if it was SGDQ this year or...
Man, SGDQ this year sucked.
It wasn't bad.
It wasn't good. Dude, do we want to talk about Cosmo?
Who?
The speedrunner?
Name rings a bell. Can't remember what specifically happened.
He was the one who, well, for the most part, held the world record for Ocarina of Time fastest and Wind Waker fastest times. And then he got beaten. He got beaten in both of them.
Oh, this is starting to sound familiar.
And he's now transitioning to a woman.
Yeah. I don't know what's there to talk about. Who
Fall from Grace
cares?
I care because I liked Cosmo. Now he's just. I don't care that he's transitioning. I care that he's kind of stopped doing what he... I don't know.
Well, I suppose there's that.
not
I don't know. I just kind of have a poor disposition to the topic because of the memes. The memes.
Poor Cosmo.
Who was the guy that beat him? Like something
John
Numbers.
John Numbers.
Yeah, John Numbers.
And then at that point is when he lost it, I guess. I don't know. He's
fucking seahorses. I don't care. These things. I hate these things.
Just kill the searchlight. You're fine.
This was another one where I thought what I was seeing was not what I was actually seeing. I thought the searchlight was the eye. But once again, I was a dumb little child and was wrong. Like, this guy is not bad, he's just irritating. It's the second one that I can't fucking stand.
Those fish suck when they suck to you. Ha! Joke.
This one. I hate this one.
Yeah, because you can die right here.
You can die easily.
I don't know. Poor Cosmo. He shut down his Twitch account. Just kind of losing it on Twitter. If I ever, it's a fall from grace if I've ever seen one, Dave. I mean, he's the man who kind of made the awesome games done quick thing what it was.
I need to.
I think he started it, but
oh god! Actually, it was like
kiss those spikes.
At this point, I was going to just suck it up and sit behind him, take damage, and finish him off. But
go on, kill the whaleboat.
No, that's what I'm doing.
Okay, good.
Another speedrun strat. You actually that's one interesting one I know. Actually, is that you're supposed to fire the tornado off and then get off screen as quick as you can because it causes the game to lag like fuck. So you just kind of fire it off and then... Oh my god. You fire it off, let yourself fall, and then it stops the game from lagging.
Sorry.
No, that's... Oh my god, really? Oh, this is not fun.
Ooh, got a tornado juice too. I forgot what happens when the searchlight hits you. Does it just launch missiles or something?
Going for it.
Got one more shot left. Your flamethrower doesn't work underwater.
Oh fuck, I thought it at least did damage.
Nope. Just like in real life.
Wow, that finished it?
Ugh, poor Mega Man, he's panting hard. Now you can't do your sweet pro strat.
Well, I don't think I need to, because I got the heart tank, and I think that actually saves.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, but I can't do this. Oh, that's a shame.
Well, that's all I wanted to say about Cosmo, I guess. I just wanted to see if you knew about him.
Yeah, I remember it now, like... needed a...
Oh god, the flames.
Reminder, but yeah.
I don't remember what it is.
No, anytime I think speedrunning, I just think fucking chibi.
Was that the guy who got caught cheating?
Yup. And it was the same guy who, if you remember the Toomba 2 speedrun incidents...
No, I do not. Where this one?
I would prefer it if you just please stop talking.
Oh, I never saw that one, so I didn't. But I just saw the memes from it, I guess.
And another instance where I was retarded and thought the eye was different. I thought those guys were like mono-eyed dudes too.
Anyway, I remember seeing the memes about it. What happened with that? Was it just some random dude came on the couch and?
So. Most people thought it was just some random dude who came on the couch, like myself included. I didn't find this out until like maybe a year after the fact. But, fella came on the couch by...
You're gonna die.
Yeah.
Use pop your shield.
Honestly, I'm just gonna let it happen.
Just let it happen.
This is the one boss that is probably, aside from Sigma's dog, one of the hardest bosses. Because even with his weakness, he's a little tough.
Especially if he sucks your dick for health.
Oh yeah, that part's always fun. And he's immune when he's doing the stupid tornado shit too, so you can't touch him.
Anyway, so random guy on the couch.
Turns out it was, like, basically he hops on the couch, and I don't know if it was because he was new to speedrunning at the time, but he just didn't understand the etiquette of, like, if you're gonna be on the couch, you have to at least kind of know what you're talking about and not be a complete fuckwagon. And
I thought the couch was like friends of the speedrunner usually.
Usually it is, but it's my understanding that it's for the most part an open thing. It's just usually it's the friends who end up taking that spot right away, and the people who are most well-versed in the game that they're speedrunning. Because, you know, there's apparently an etiquette to all of that.
Right.
And I mean, I can kind of, like, until I knew a couple of more of the things that I knew about him, I kind of sympathized with him, because, you know, he was just showing up there to have a good time, have fun with people. And, I mean, yeah, he was being a complete fucking dirtle wagon, but so at the same time, it just kind of seemed like, oh, it's a spurgy kid who just wants to make friends and have fun. I can't fault him for that. However, then other things started coming to light. Like, turns out he's a speedrunner himself by the name of Chibi.
The guy that just showed up on the couch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, basically, he was spouting a bunch of shit, and it became really annoying and frustrating for the guy running it, because it was awkward, it was pretty cringy. But he eventually just kind of was like, dude, I would really prefer if you just stop talking. Just stop. Well, it turns out Chibi's a very interesting person. Like, he, for a while, had this phase where he was wearing a collar because it reminded him of, like, a collar that his grandpa had for his dog or something? And he was going off on this whole rant about, like, dark moon energy and shit. Like, super furry shit, basically. Like, shit was getting weird. Okay. And then there was the Paper Mario streams on Twitch where his mom would come in the room and yell at him for one thing or another. Like, him being up too late, and him shouting at her and shit. Like, there were... and then there was one where...
I'm just sitting here in stunned silence, I guess.
There was one where his mom came and was asking him, because, like, there's, like, a popular prank call where they called his house and were saying, and this was a real incident, apparently, but it happened several years ago, but he was apparently, like, sending dick pics to a minor and shit, and, like, they were telling his mom about that on the phone. Whole thing's on YouTube. Big fucking stupid mess. But then there was the whole controversy of him cheating during his Paper Mario 2 speedrun and using I don't know what people fucking call them these days, a trainer, a tool assist, I don't know what it is.
Just call it a tool.
Basically, he used a tool to
manipulate
the game into making it look like he pulled off one of the... Like, this is an actual glitch that's in the game,
but
he just kind of tipped the scales with a cheat. And, like, he used a levitation cheat to make this glitch actually happen, because it's one of the hardest glitches to pull off in the game, from what I've heard.
I know the glitch you're talking about. You have to
get into a battle with Koops like flung out, and then
you have to
exit
be
the battle.
Absolutely frame perfect.
Yeah,
I think
it's a frame perfect thing, and he cheated it.
It's ironic that the guy who discovered the glitch is the one who was in his stream, and he saw him do it, and he instantly knew something wasn't right.
I just fucking love the screen cap of something about that jump didn't look right. I'm going to analyze this footage for
like, he just sounded so fucking official about it. It's like, dude, just like, yeah, I get you caught the guy, but damn, just.
But yeah,
whatever.
like I enjoy the whole speedrunning scene. I'm not into it really. Like, it's fun to watch.
I like watching games being broken.
Yeah, it's really interesting. It's fun to watch. I'm not particularly in on it. I don't necessarily try to
crank my dick
do it.
over it.
Like, to me, when I'm speedrunning a game, that's basically just me trying to beat it as fast as I can. Like,
glitch or not, whatever happens.
I don't really like the idea of beating the games with glitches, but it is just an interesting thing to see the games get broken in the way they do. But yeah, whenever I think of speedrunning and SGDQ and AGDQ, Chibi's always the first one that comes to mind. Just because of one amusingly awkward situation that wound up turning into a massive kettle of fish that no one realized was as deep as it was.
You got full health now, boy.
Nope, I still got one more.
Is there?
Yep, because I haven't gone to Sting Chameleon stage yet.
Anyway.
But yeah.
I've heard AGDQ or whatever. Games done quick. I've heard they kind of got a little more stringent on everything now. There's a lot of games that appeal to me now that I want to watch be speedrun. Or is that just me?
I mean, it really depends on the game.
Like the last, what was it, Summer Games last year? What was the most recent one? Summer Games.
Well, I think the most recent one was AGDQ because I believe that happens during the fall-winter.
Okay, yeah.
So that's the most recent one.
I remember I watched a couple, and I'm like, I only watched a couple because the rest of the schedule just looked terrible to me. That or I was at work, so I couldn't watch them anyway. But
you don't have the luxury of working from home as much.
Nope. Unfortunately, I'm not cool like you. This asshole. Pro tip, beating this guy prevents the rocks from falling down below. Alright, I want to see how easy it is to beat this asshole with boomerangs. I always hated it because how fucking...
He's got so much health and you have to hit him in the face.
Yeah, and it's very persnickety.
You can actually hit him in the gun? Oh, fuck.
He gotcha.
But I mean, look at how much faster this is.
Yeah, he's moving.
Compared to beating him with, like, just the X-Buster.
Yeah.
The only problem is that uses all of my cutters, so I'm gonna have to recharge that.
Well, at least you get the upgraded armor.
Yeah, that I think is that part is probably my least favorite part of this entire game, just because of how fucking long it took me until I figured that out. And I didn't even figure that out until I shit you not, like SGDQ or AGDQ, one of those two, like the most recent ones. Yep.
God, what sadistic asshole made that?
Well, in this one, I don't think that water's there unless you beat Launch Octopus.
Really?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm kind of purposefully not caring.
I can tell. I love all those assholes just launch caterpillars at you. Well, I guess that's it all I had for...
I should probably start killing things just so I can recharge my cutter.
Alright, extra life. 1 up. Not extra man.
1 man.
Fuck you.